So when we first learned about the digital inclusion service and the free Geek pilot, we were really excited at the opportunity that it would provide for a lot of our customers that we knew were experiencing the kind of challenges that getting a free laptop and internet access would help. So what we did is we met and we created a very short questionnaire that we we're going to send out to the customers as we identified them to have them tell us how this service would benefit them. And our intention was to meet as a team and sort of review their responses and then make the determination who was going to be awarded a computer. Once we had our questions solidified, we decided to connect with the college. We were already assisting a lot of students there, and we worked with their liaison to identify students that they felt really could benefit from this because they may have already known that they didn't have internet access and a computer at home to be able to attend virtual classes or to do their schoolwork, to connect with their teachers, etc. This really helped us step up our game so that we could satisfy a need that existed there that in the past we hadn't been able to.
During the pandemic, a lot of our participants are students and they can't go to class, so all the classes are online. So it's really a barrier to people who don't have a computer. And so this just opens up a whole new world for our participants who are wanting to get an education or get a certificate. They're able to do that all online with their computers.
I received SNAP benefits, and they were letting me know there's a program that can help me go to school. So my DHS worker actually gave the employment, Jessica, and then my numbers. So then I was contacted by them, and they let me know all type of programs and how to help me with schooling. And then they let me know there is a new program they have, which is for laptops. And it's something I get to keep and hold on for the rest of my life. And I was like, oh, I'm very interested. I'm going to be going to school. I'd rather have a laptop than to rent one because it's kind of hard to afford things right now. So that was just great. That's how they introduced me to it. They're like, we have a program and we definitely want you to apply. And I applied and I was thankful to get a laptop. So that was great.
One of my friends, I just so happened to be with him as he was speaking to his counselor about certain troubles that he was facing. The representative told him that we just put together this program for the members, the individuals from STEP to be able to get a laptop. That way, maybe that could help you. So she would put him in for the program. So I was just in the car with him while he was talking to her about it. So as he was talking to her, I just, text my counselor and asked her about the program myself. And she was like, yeah, I was going to call you about that myself. And so let me put you in the interview process. And next thing you know, I got a laptop.
Internet access has become essential in our society. And we use devices like smartphones and laptops and tablets to help connect to the internet for information, conducting business, attending classes, getting driving directions. I mean, all kinds of different things, even entertainment, listening to music and things like that. But particularly now, the challenge has been greater because where they would normally come to use a public computer like our office or the library or the lab at the college, those resources have become significantly restricted. So by being able to provide them with this in their home, they could attend classes, they could conduct a work search, they could stay connected with family and friends, they could do all the things that are essential that some of us otherwise would take for granted.
It's opening up a whole new world for these people because not having a computer is a huge barrier that people don't really consider. It's something that's taken for granted, but for people who don't have one, especially right now living in this virtual world, it's really a huge difference in their lives.
With the STEP program, I was able to, get my CDL licensing. So before I would end up, before having this, I would have to, find somebody who had a laptop, find somebody who had a printer, and then be able to type up my resumes, cover letters, receive emails and stuff like that. I can do some of those things through my phone, but it's not practical. It's hard to be able to edit a template, like a resume template, over your phone. Being able to have the software in the laptop, it helps tremendously. It's more practical, more efficient, better use of my time.
One of the things that we learned is oftentimes when people lose their job, they have to make very difficult choices on the things that they can continue to afford. Clearly, there are programs to help with food insecurity, but there really aren't programs to help with internet, access. So we can do that now, and that's good. It's hard to imagine that the phone for anybody is a luxury. It's really a necessity in today's world. But they had to make the hard choice of giving up access to their own cell phone because they just simply didn't have the money to pay for it. This helps us get them reconnected. Then they're back as part of society, right? They can engage with their family, with their community, being able to just hear back from an employer on a job application they submitted, or hear back from unemployment insurance with a question that they submitted. Absent of a phone and absent of being able to get email, people are out of touch. So this helps level the playing field for so many people.
I believe I have my laptop a bit over a month now. And actually, it's been really great for me, to be honest, because I only had a cell phone. And it's harder to do like my FAFSA and just apply for jobs and even do my unemployment online and things like that. Just being able to just access the internet easier. There's a lot of applications that you cannot do, period, not just job, but just any apps or anything like that you have to do with a laptop. So this is great.
It's helped a lot, just because with the times that we're in now, everything is closed. So, being able to have the ability to take care of some of your business and get your things, in order remotely is pretty much the way we have to work right now. And so not having that ability puts me at a great disadvantage. And so having this tool is it kind of puts me back in the game.
I have one person who is justice involved, so she has a little bit of a past, and she was concerned that she wouldn't have very many options for something that she could do career-wise. And with the computer, she was able to research things that she could do, and she found something that she would be able to do with her background, and she's currently enrolled in classes. And we have another person who's really made great strides in the program. She used to be homeless. Through the program, she's been able to get back on track and regain custody of her children. And she has been able to enroll in GED classes. Her ultimate goal is to become a pharmacy tech, and she's well on her way.
A lot of families have young kids who are attending classes remotely, and this is a great challenge because the tools they may have for attending class don't give them everything that they need, and then help may not be always available. So having a computer in the house that's connected to the internet is almost like having access to a library all the time. Parents can assist, they can search for new and additional curriculum that can support the learning. Even playing some simple games help develop the skills to be able and confidence to navigate the internet, which is really going to help everybody in the household succeed.
So this is even more great because now I have access to do more, type, complete my homework, just complete anything I really need besides being progressive. If I just want to look at something online, I can definitely do that, and it makes it easier.
It's widely known that a lot of people don't have access to technology, but there aren't a lot of providers that can meet that need for them. Being able to do that in connection with the other work that we do to help them create good habits for their work search or good habits for attending school, just having the information, because so much business is conducted on the internet, being able to connect with employers for job applications, learning about their business so that you can perform better on a virtual interview, all those kinds of things have been very, very helpful. And we've seen very positive outcomes from that.
It's good that, I'm able to, do a lot of these things remotely. I get up every morning pretty much, have my cup of coffee, and I come down here and it's almost like I'm pounding the pavement, but during these times, we gotta bang the keyboards.
On the day that we were awarding the computers and giving them out to people, it was oftentimes emotional. this was something that we could see was viewed as a once in a lifetime kind of opportunity, something that they never thought would happen. And they cherished it. We handed out the laptops with a carrying case and a mouse and a flash drive, the things that they would need to support their use of that. And for some that didn't have any sort of internet access, being able to connect them to the internet through the program as well. It has been amazing. And they're extremely grateful. They're very anxious to continue their participation in the program. They engage with us monthly. We're teaching them how to use the video tools like Zoom and Skype so that they can meet virtually with their job coach, their career coach here in the WorkSource Center, who continues to provide all the support that they need as they move through their training, through their education, et cetera, and helping identify some of the challenges they face and being able to refer them to other partners.
So this is changing my life. It's giving me a career step, making me go in a whole different direction. So this really is actually life-changing for me.
For a long time, large employers have been moving away from paper applications to doing most of their job recruiting and hiring online. They have online applications, online assessments. They're conducting interviews virtually. Oftentimes they make their job offer through the internet and it comes through on an email. But when the pandemic hit, all of those efforts just became accelerated. And now there really is no in-person engagement. There are no paper applications for jobs. So people need to have these resources and these tools and the knowledge of how to use them, and they can, hopefully accept a job offer when the time comes.
It's been really exciting to work with this program. Everybody who is involved with the STEP program has a huge heart, and so it's very impactful to see them working with these people and being able to change their lives. It's opening up a whole new world.
So I'm fortunate to work with a team of really passionate, committed people. They love to do what they do, and serving the public, they see as a privilege. And being able to provide much needed services in this way is the satisfaction that just puts the icing on the cake, if you will.
For this program, I definitely hope you guys keep it open and keep it available to people like me, people that are just struggling and actually are trying to go somewhere with their life. And I'm very thankful for it, because where I come from, we don't get a lot of opportunities like this. So, please spread the love, the care, the support you guys have been giving me.
For a long time, we've had to refer people to other community partners to do different things. With the STEP program and with some of these additional enhancements to that program, like the digital inclusion and the free Geek program, we're now able to actually remove barriers for people directly. We're having great conversations. We're helping them identify what they need to be successful, and we're able to actually provide that support. And that has meant so much to my staff and to the folks that do this work, and by extension then to me, because it's a lot easier to work with people who are happy and engaged in their work. And this has helped them feel fulfilled in the work they choose to do.
I feel they're helping me with school. There's good support. They help me with personal things. And then this laptop was just the icing on the cake. So all these opportunities, definitely going to take advantage of them. It's really hard nowadays, like I said, especially with this pandemic. So this is very uplifting.
It's been a great experience. I really appreciate the staff, who with the STEP program, who have provided me these materials. So I thank you guys.